When people talk about copyright, they usually mention something about fair use. There is another exception to copyright, though, called Creative Commons. This video will go over the basics of Creative Commons and the various license options. When thinking about copyright, it is easy to see it in a black and white scale of copyrighted or all rights reserved versus public domain, where there are no copyright restrictions. However, there is a scale to copyright. Due to Creative Commons license, copyright holders can preemptively, or without someone asking, give people permissions on how they use their work. You can see from the image how the copyright license is at the bottom in red with a C logo or symbol with the most restrictions. And the public domain is at the top in dark green with the C symbol crossed out, and this shows that it has the least restrictions. In between these two is a scale of different licenses based on how restrictive they are. This scale is based on four main components. 1, BY, where the creator of the original work must be cited. This is required with every Creative Commons license. 2, ND, where the user of the work cannot make any changes to the original. 3, NC, where the user cannot make money off of their use. And 4, SA, where the user has to use the same license. So if they use something that has a CC BY SA license, their work would have to have the same license if published. One last thing to note before we explore these license components a little further is Creative Commons Zero, which is right at the top below public domain. This license is essentially the creator relinquishing or giving away all of their rights to their work. So an item with a CC0 license is basically in the public domain before the creator's time limit is up. Now, getting into Creative Commons license, the most basic and open license is the Creative Commons Attribution, or CC BY. CC BY, as previously stated, requires you to always give credit to the creator in your work. All of the CC licenses include BY. The CC BY license by itself is the most open license, meaning the license you can do the most with after public domain and the Creative Commons Zero. As you use the CC BY license images, you need to clearly state the title of the image, the creator's name or username, and the license type in your reference list or works cited citation, like shown on the slide. If I did not cite that information, I could be passing it off as my own work, which can be considered plagiarism. After CC BY, there is Creative Commons Sharealike, or CCSA, BYSA. Sharealike means that if you use something that has SA included in the license, then your creation has to be published with the same license. There are only a couple Creative Commons license options that include Sharealike, so be mindful when searching for stuff to use. For example, if I use an image that is CC BY SA, I cannot make my creation into a copyrighted item or put it into the public domain as a Creative Commons Zero license. It has to be the same license that I'm using. The next license type is where things get a little more restrictive. It is the Creative Commons Non-Commercial License, or CC BY NC. With CC BY NC, someone else cannot make money off of the original work. So CC BY NC can also include Sharealike, where creator will also require you to have the same license if you publish your version or creation. So if you see an NC in the license type, no money can be exchanged or made from your use of their work. The last and most restrictive type of CC license is Creative Commons No Derivatives, or CC BY ND. If you see ND included in the CC license, then you cannot make any changes to the original work in your version. The most common ND license besides CC BY ND is CC BY NC ND, where you cannot make money or make different versions of the original work. So if I see a picture that I think would be really cute with a kawaii face and a bow, I would not be able to do that if it has ND included in its license. There are many ways to combine Creative Commons licensed materials and several ways you can't combine them. The best rule of thumb is that the more open the license is, or the closer it is to the public domain, the more you can do when combining, revising, or remixing. It can be a little overwhelming when you first get started, so please don't hesitate to reach out to a librarian for more info. If you still have any questions, WCC Library is here to help. Feel free to reach out to us by email, phone call, text, or chatting online. A librarian will be available to chat with you Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.